going on? Hey, you guys want to hang out with me for a week? I don't know how this is going to work, but I thought, you know, maybe I'll try shooting a bunch of mini clips throughout the week to give you kind of how my week goes, I guess. Might be fun, might be not, I don't know. But I thought I'd do it, try to change things up on the channel and do something besides money and securement. Although we will do the money video at the end of the week, and there will be some securement stuff throughout the week, I am sure. So, yeah, let's just get started with it. It is Sunday afternoon. This is typically when an owner-operator's week starts. A lot of you guys leave on Sundays. I'm leaving in the morning. I just took this last week off. So if you're wondering why there's no money video, that was why. So I'll shoot a bunch of these and my kid will put them all together at the end of the week. So typically I leave on Monday. So I already got my load planned. I know what I'm getting. I'm going to go get beams in the morning. And I'm getting some 51 footers, so long beams on a 48. So I had to move my tarp. So I just did that. You know, I'm always telling you guys, be ready, be ready. Don't be the guy holding up the line. So my appointment's 9 a.m. and I will roll in there at 5 minutes to 9 because I'm never in too big a hurry to get out of the house. So there may not be anybody there, so I don't want to hold up the forklift man. So I moved my tarps, and I'll show you what I did there in a minute. So if I roll up, I can just go. I can be ready pretty much. I just got to, I'll have my boots on and everything when I get there. Worst I might have to do is while he goes to grab my load, throw some boards and try to get my chains out. But even if he comes back, I can get my chains out after he loads it. So I like to not hold anybody up. Roger, Roger. But typically Sunday for me is just getting the truck ready, checking it out. I usually hose it off. I mean, not everybody has a big shop like this. I get it, and a lot of you don't keep your truck at home, but I'm just gonna show you what I do. So check all the fluids, tires. I'm gonna start it up, do a pre-trip, make sure it's good to go so I don't come out in the morning for any surprises. So I flip it around and show you what we got going on. Hold on. And boom. So I just filled up the DEF tank with my bottles of DEF that I bought for the shortage that never happened. And I've checked the oil and everything. We're good to go. Shoot, I should have showed you this before I put the lid on. I'll talk about it in a video. I don't think we could see it. I just changed these radiator hoses under here. Now you can kind of see one. Hey, let's go over here to the garbage can. Maybe I got the old ones on top, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna dig through the garbage. Hold up, fellas. So here's one. There's one. Here's the little boxes they come in. Well, they just stick it to truck drivers. Let me get to the point here. I don't know where the other one is, but it ain't no bigger than this one, right? Little hose, about the size of my hand. $70. This is a different size on each end, and it's pre-formed, so it's not like I could just use 3/4 hose because it's not 3/4. Might be on that end, but this end's probably inch or something. I don't know. So I changed those out because they needed to be done on my week off. What else? Heck, I don't know. I didn't do much to the truck. Well, I did have it sandblasted. I did a video on that and painted up the front end a little bit. So this week we're gonna run to Ohio tomorrow. And then I'm going to swing over to Ryan's and he's going to replace that DOC I ordered. It shouldn't take long. I'm going to try to get him to replace the hoses that go back to the tri-pack from the front because they're the original. And I'm always fixing stuff. That's just part of having an older truck. Fix it before it breaks and you have a problem on the road. So see if he can do that. I could probably do it. I just don't want to crawl under the truck. So anyways, we're going to get the pressure washer out and just blow the dirt off. I did detail the inside of it, so I'm happy it's all clean and nice and tidy like I like it. So I had it washed before I got home, so I don't really have to wash it. Just gonna blow the dust off. And mop and blow the tires, make them look pretty, and be ready to rock. First I'm gonna check the weather. A little cloudy. If it's gonna rain in the morning, I'm not mopping and blowing the tires. That's a waste of my time, so. Yeah, just doing my normal stuff, getting ready. So usually I got the tarps up here, up against the headboard, but we're gonna have to run and 51-foot beams right to these boards. They're gonna hang off the back. You don't wanna go over 5 feet. And I don't want the beams touching my tarps and tearing them up. So what I do, whether I do it here or when I get there, put the tarps back here and I put 2 straps on it and suck them down. I mean, they're pretty flat. Okay, I think the Tonka truck may be a little higher. And what I will do is I will take this 4x4 with 2 2x4s. I've showed you guys, but for those who haven't seen it, see, it should be right here. This dude right here, okay? And the further up I put it, the higher it raises the back. So his forks come out right about here. That's about how wide he's got it. I'll probably set that board right here in front of this front axle, and it will lift those beams up. Use the taper of the trailer to your advantage, right? And it'll go right over them tarps. Just slick as a whistle. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get to hosing this thing off. Be ready to roll out of here in the morning. Back to work. Beautiful day out here in southeast Missouri, a little cloud cover, but not too bad. All right, y'all, God bless you. Stay tuned, we'll do this throughout the week. Get to spend a week with me, you lucky guys and gals. Maybe not. All right, y'all, God bless you. Bye now. Well, good morning. Thought I'd take you on my commute with me. I'm gonna come out. Beautiful morning in southeast Missouri, huh? Ooh, red skies in the morning, sailors take warning. What's that? It's probably gonna rain. So I'm mopping and loading my tires, right? Any deer out here? I don't see any this morning. Almost deer season. Fall is in the air. Yeah, not really. Deer season's in November, but man, is it nice this morning. Not too hot. Lights going. Get this party started. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, we got the first load of the week on. Like my new shades. I bought a pair of Oakleys last night. I usually don't buy expensive sunglasses, and these aren't the $300 or $400 ones. They're like $150. In fact, they're so nice I didn't want to wear them out loading. But I'll go over it in the money report. Tax write-off. Truck drivers need sunglasses. You can squeeze it by the tax man. So anyways, I'll get out and show you this load of beams. Went pretty smooth this morning. I got a high turnover rate down here just like anywhere else. I don't know what it is. So the forklift kid was new, but he did a good job. It's funny, he's asking me all kinds of questions, and then right at the end he gets out and he goes, looks up at my board. Well, those are softwood, I can't load on top of them. I go, those aren't softwood, they're hardwood with a couple softwood boards on top of them. Well, I don't know. I go, well, call the yard supervisor over here, man. I mean, I'm sure I know him. I go, I'm in here every week just about. Anyways, no big deal. He says, yeah, that's probably okay. I go, they ain't going nowhere. And I explained to him that I put those soft boards, pine or whatever, on top of my treated hardwood 4x4s for a reason. It's so the beams, especially these, they're stacked in H-beam, so there's only this much making contact with the board, right? So I want them to actually dig into that softwood a little bit, right? So here's a pro tip for you. It digs in and kind of grabs it. It's kind of like a traction mat. If you set it on hardwood that has no give whatsoever, it's more likely to slide, but they don't teach them that in the new course school or any school anymore, because that's kind of old school. They just don't know that. Most people teaching stuff have never done what they're teaching, but it is what it is. So we'll show you this load of beams. Nothing spectacular. Only 51 footers, but this headboard sometimes is a pain in the butt. It's hanging off the back 4 feet 11 inches. At least that's what I'm going with. Even if it was 5 feet 2 inches, it's 4 feet 11 inches. Roger, Roger. So we'll let this truck go by and we'll show you something. I'll show you another little kind of pro tip. Oh, here we go already. Oh, another little thing you can do that you ain't gonna learn in trucker school. All right, we'll be back. I gotta fix this. Annoying little sucker. Well, I got a chain over the front here. That's sticking out. It's kind of a tricky load. I had to move my boards around. I don't know if we'll be able to see it, but underneath here, I got the short boards in the middle. So here's what I was saying. These are hardwood, pressure treated hardwood. No flex in those. And I put the softwood, you can see it kind of digging in there, right? Kind of grabs it. Just like I showed you in the shop, she cleared the tarps, no problem. Let's take a walk back here. I ain't no farmer. I wonder what that is. Something I'd probably eat, but fat kid eats everything, so I don't know if that's saying anything. Oh, there we go. I throw my little magnetic flag on the back. Do you have to? No. All right, let's go to Ohio. See you, bye. Wait a minute, I forgot the daggum pro tip. You see the middle of my trailer there, and I space the chains out as far as I can without getting too illegal. You don't want them too far apart, right? 10 feet or something. Don't chain right in the middle of your trailer, because these aluminum trailers got an arch in the middle, and it acts like a shock absorber. So if you keep the chain out, this thing will actually move up and down as you're hitting bumps. It won't ride as rough. All right, there's the pro tip that I almost forgot. All right, now we're out of here. All right, end of day one. Let's see, we are in Bandela, something like that. I'm sure I am saying that wrong, Ohio. It's a little bit north of Dayton. Man, we ran our 14-hour clock down to like 4 minutes. I was beginning to think, man, I'm gonna have to personal conveyance to get off the highway. I had plenty of time to get to where I was going here, and then we hit basically a rolling roadblock. They're putting those stupid little reflectors down on the highway, and man, it just went on for like 30 minutes. It probably held me up for 30 minutes. So, but I got a reserved spot here at the Flying Hook. And I've already taken a shower. I stopped, well, I don't know. It wasn't Sparta, Kentucky. It was before that, but quite a ways before Cincinnati, and got fuel at a Love's, the flip-flop headquarters of the world. Took a shower. I wanted to let Cincinnati traffic die down, so all in all, pretty good day. Left the house. Loaded the beams, and we still clocked off. Let's see, I don't know if it'll come out. You can see that 599.3 miles, and I didn't use up all my drive time. Let me see. Summary, is that it? No, graph. 10 hours 39 minutes of drive time. What I used up. Pretty close, but we ran the 14-hour clock down to nothing. So, all right, y'all, thanks for hanging out for day one. We're 148 miles to the delivery. We'll knock that off in the morning and then head over to Ryan's for the DOC. All right, see you, bye. I got to go in there and get my little hang in the window parking permit. Although the mall cop, the Flying J mall cop, walked by and I was on his list. He just nodded at me right as I was backing in. So But I do see people, some of these reserve spots, you hang something, some you don't. This one you do. So we're going to go in and get it and hang it up. Eat a little bite to eat, FaceTime with the family, and get some sleepy sleep. All right, y'all. Bye now. Well, good morning. Did you sleep good? Day 2. Here we go. We got about 8 minutes left on our 10. Then we'll do our pre-trip. But maybe, allegedly, you could do your pre-trip before your 10 was up. That way, if anything was wrong, like you had a flat tire or something, you could just idle over and get it fixed before you start your clock. You could do that. That'd be cheating. I'm not admitting or denying. So, just having some coffee. Hey, here's a pro tip for you. Check these out. They just invented these thermoses. And you don't even have to walk into the truck stop to get coffee in the morning. Just fill it up the night before. Oh, well, all right. Got to roll up here to Bellevue, get rid of these beams, and then head over to Ryan's. All right, we'll see you in a minute. If either unloading the beams or when we get to Ryan's, one or the other. All right, bye now. Hurry up and wait. That's the name of the game in trucking, right? Well, I got up here at 10 o'clock. The guy come out and finally marked the beams, and he goes, well, we're going to lunch. So we wait. Me and Maverick wait. Can you see Maverick back there? Hello, Maverick, man. We're waiting. We're going to get this off, and then we head to Ryan's. A good thing, we're already doing a couple things. Well, now my APU decides it just wants to start up, which I think it thinks the batteries are low, but they're not, because I got out the old voltmeter and they are not dropping. So we'll see. He says he can probably figure that out. He thinks, maybe a wire come loose, or he said he'll have to check the sense voltage, what it's sensing. It's always something. Always something. I wish this nonsense would stop so I could just get me a new truck. But I will not buy a new truck at these prices. I will dump money into this truck till I'm broke just over principle. Probably not, but I just can't bring myself to spend 200 grand. That's insanity, especially since the market is dropped and continues to head that direction. All right, y'all, we'll check in with you later. We having fun yet? Only the Tuesday morning. Isn't being an owner operator and trucking fun? Wee! All right, see you, bye. Oh, they're finally unloading them. Stacking them up. Old crane going. Grab with this crane and swing them over here on the other ones. There it goes. Now they're setting it back down. I don't know what they're doing. We'll get unloaded eventually here. There they go. Well, we made it to Ryan's, and that is the DOC, whatever the heck that is. $2,000 piece of emissions garbage. Moving along, he's getting a new $2,000 DOC in there. Actually, that's $4 grand at Kenworth. He saved me a bunch of money. Don't know if we'll get to the APU today. Probably not. I'll deal with that later. It is running and working. Morning. Hey, sorry I didn't get too much of that DOC. Hate to film Ryan when he's working, and we're just kind of busy trying to get it done. So we got it done, and it's the next morning. I actually stayed here while I ran up to the Loves, took a shower, and then came back here. So about ready to take off, except my Omnitrax is a piece of junk. I hate all computers. Put in my pre-trip, then it shut down. I don't care. I'm just gonna go. It'll fix itself later. But we're going to run up to New Boston, Michigan, pick up a coil, going to Kansas City. It's about a 200-mile deadhead, but it pays really well and it's really light. And I actually did this last week, and it's just a good, easy run. See if we can find something out of Kansas City. Not a real good spot, so I am prepared to just deadhead the 300 miles home. It is what it is. So if I didn't have to get this truck fixed all the dang time, maybe I could actually work a straight week, but we ain't worried about it. So, all right, y'all. We'll see. Maybe we'll shoot something loading a coil. I mean, I've done videos on that, but we'll talk to you later on. Bye now. All right, we're up here in Michigan. Got us a couple coils. I thought I was going to have one coil, so I didn't read it, or I don't know if it was on the load thing, but set up for one, so I had to scramble to get two. And these short, fat ones are a real pain to secure. There's just not a lot of room. So I've always told you guys to double spool like this, but sometimes there's just no room to work, okay? And you'll have to hook a pocket. Now remember, you get less securement credit for that, but with these coils, 2 chains is good for 20,000 pounds minimum, and these things are only 16 a piece. So anyways, we got them on here. You don't really want chains bouncing on chains. You don't want anything touching, but if you got to do it, use the, there's just no way to not do it on these and get the angles I want. So I got my ratchet binder on the chain. That's better than chain to chain, believe it or not. So anyways, we are going to tarp these up. Can't use my coil bag. It just won't work on this. So I'll have to do one single steel tarp. Of course, I'll still put the felt pad over the top to keep that. Yeah, they got rubber edges, but man, no matter what I do, something will poke through. That's why I bungee these out of the way. So try to save my tarps. I'll just do a quick shoot when I'm done here and see if I can make this look pretty. I can probably pull something off. All right, we'll see you in a bit. All right, got them coils tarped up. I'll jump out and show you here. I went pretty quick. Everybody asks, how long does it take to do that, whatever. I hate to put a time on it because just take your time. Just take your time. I think it took me 20 minutes to tarp this. I could have slowed up a little bit and got some of these wrinkles out because I'm pretty picky, but it's hot out there and I was hungry, so I got the tarp on and jumped back in here, changed clothes, cleaned up a little bit, and made me a sandwich. Now we're gonna pour some coffee and roll on towards Kansas City. So we'll hop out and show you what we got. Hold on. All right. Most people just call this tent tarping. Pretty easy way to do it. Just bring your excess up, put it on the deck. There you go, just one 26-foot steel tarp. As usual, no bungees outside the rail. Like I said, I could have cleaned this up, put a little more time in it, but looks good, it'll ride. I won't have to touch it. In case something pops out, here's a little tip for you. Instead of having to dig in my box, I always leave 2 or 3 extra bungee cords strapped up here out of the way, so if I see something flapping in the mirror I don't like, I just grab a bungee. And the difference between an ugly tarp job and a good tarp job is about 25 extra bungees or so. Here in Michigan, they run a lot of axles, 100,000 pounds, and their roads are a mess. Like I said, I could have pulled that and made it a little cleaner, but it'll ride. All right, let's go trucking. shut this up. Get on down the road. All right, see you in a bit, or next time, or tomorrow, or whatever. See you, bye. And just like that, we're in Kansas City. Wasn't that about the fastest 750 miles you've done? That didn't take that long. We left there about 24 hours ago, maybe. So, yeah, I was going to show you something I forgot to mention in that video, but also wanted to show you. Your boy may look dumb, but like the Charlie Daniels song, that's just a disguise. These coils go to the other side of this building. Well, it's 90 degrees, and I stopped over here and got out of the way so I could work in the shade. Pretty smart, huh? Also, I've showed you this before, but if you missed it, see how I got all the air dumped out of my suspension on the truck and trailer? Lowers everything down so I can work on it, reach stuff easier. So I got it all on tarp's all put away, everything, chains put away. Now, I don't like to move with nothing holding it, so I just threw these straps, and that's what I was going to show you. If I hadn't have already, I kind of messed up, thought I was getting a 30,000 pound single coil or something, so I'd already got my chains out. Had I had not and known they were these, I would have just done 3 straps. 1, 2, 3. Wouldn't even need edge protectors because they're got plastic. So I'd have done 3 and 3 and not even mess with the chains. But since I had them out, well, we put them on. So these 2 straps I actually used to hold the front of my tarp down. But I just threw them over just to kind of hold, just to make me feel better. They probably wouldn't go anywhere, but you can never be too safe. We're just going about 50 yards around the building and back in the bay. So, but I can pop those straps off lickety split so he can grab them and I can get out of here. So a lot quicker than undoing a couple chains. So all my chains are put away. All I'll have to do is get my racks and coil boards off and throw them up on that side of the headache rack, and off we go. All right, let's get unloaded, and I don't know what I'm doing yet. I may be going home. Got a couple calls out to some agents for a load. Kansas City sucks, man, for a flatbed. If you didn't know, FYI, avoid this place. But I made good money on this, and if I have to, it's 300 miles to the house and I'll run it. But I might also run over 200 miles to St. Louis, grab something going to Alabama for Monday or something. We'll see. I ain't got that far. All right. We'll see you in the next little clip of the week. See you, bye. Well, we made it around the building. Waiting our turn for old Bobtail Billy to get out of my way. So I went to get my tablet here and try to look for a load. But one of the ladies I called this morning, that's what I tell you guys, get to know these agents. And ring them up. I called 2 of them, one over here in Kansas City and one over in St. Louis, looking for something. Well, originally just head south to the house. So we can do something for Monday. So, but Clara rang me up and said, hey, you want to pick up at XL Tube, which is literally 3 blocks from here, and go to St. Louis for tomorrow? I go, well, maybe. It sucks I'm going to have to tarp it, and it only pays $850, which is less than my $1,000 minimum. But for Kansas City, that's like, I didn't do the math, that's $290 something a mile. It's not very far from here, a couple hundred miles. This is a dead area, so my choices are I could deadhead 330 miles home and call it a week, which I'm not opposed to doing. Or I could go next door, pick something up, run it over to St. Louis, and if there ain't nothing happening over there tomorrow, something to grab to go by the house with this weekend, I can deadhead an extra 100 or just 180 miles, about half, almost about half as far home.
So I'll pick up another 850 bucks. So the fat kid will get some exercise in this 95-degree heat, dragging tarps, steel tubing, got a tarping, probably won't rain. And it really sucks because it's nasty, sharp stuff, so I got to get out my felt pads and all that crap. But we will get it done, pick up the 850 bucks and add it to the tally for the week. Yeah, such a long deadhead, 2 whole blocks. All right, we'll give you a couple shots of that as soon as Bobtail Billy gets out of the way. All right, see you, bye.
All right, I think I've showed you most of this before, but we'll go over it for those that missed it. First, the fat kid is smart. They want you to tarp over in that lot in the blazing 100-degree sun. No, I pulled up here in the shade. They ain't said nothing, and even if they do, I'm gonna go no speak English. So, first of all, I got my pads over the front. I'll move the back and show you, but why? Because these will destroy your tarps. Now, these little rubber pad strap insulators, protectors, they grab this tube real good. This will just slide on there. This, once you get it on there, you can't hardly pull it with your hands. So everybody's scared of coils. I'd be more scared of this. Pipe slides. Be real careful. Pipe and tube. Now I didn't do it on every one, but there. Oh, and as you see, I stabilize each layer. You don't just throw straps over the top and be lazy. I got a little pole I reach through and pull them through. Much safer. So I don't have them on every strap, but I got them there and there, not there, not there, but then I got them there, there, and there. So pretty much everyone. It's a little bit of work to put them on, but hey, safety, man. Everybody wants to go home to their family, right? So these pads, you gotta have them. Look at this. I mean, just shards of metal. That'll just destroy your tarps. So now the fat kid's gonna get tarping. This should take me a while. Hey, we'll time it. What time is it on the Apple Watch? 5:07. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done, and we'll look at the time if I can remember. But I would guess about an hour, because I am real picky. Now I could just roll out 2 tarps and throw straps over them like the lazy truckers out there and be out of here in 10 minutes, but I don't roll like that. I will see you in a bit. Bye now. Snap. See how easy that is? How'd we do? Man, I think that's exactly 1 hour. I'll have to look at the other video. Pretty good guess, huh? Probably could have done it a few minutes earlier. I was talking to a couple guys, took a couple breaks. I'm old. There we go. It's just how I roll. Clean as a whistle. No bungees outside the rub rail. Had the back all tightened up. I don't cheat on the other side either. It's just a matter of having pride in what you do, I guess. Oh, the agent called when I was strapping this down. Yeah, I was on the phone with her for a few minutes too. No, before was that before the last video? I don't know. I don't remember now. Anyway, I think I got a load out of Red Bud, Illinois tomorrow after I unload this. So, on the front, just pull it tight like a diaper. I slide my other tarps up there to hold it. Yeah, you can do this faster. The guys that usually do it so fast, they think they're cool. I pass them going down the road when they're pulled over trying to fix things. Almost got all the wrinkles out of it. What is wrong with me? All right, y'all, God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow, huh? I'm gonna go get a shower and get some sleep. If you haven't noticed, I actually work when I'm out here. All right, see you, bye. Well, good morning, guys. 5 a.m., rise and shine. I'm at the Iowa 70. which is a mini version of the Iowa 80, just outside Kansas City. I like this truck stop. I gotta tell you, I spoiled myself. I've been looking and looking. The mattress that came in this truck sucked. So I bought the most comfortable mattress in there. It was $700. I know that sounds crazy, but when you get older, it's little things in life that really make a difference. Little things like that. Oh man, I had the best night's sleep ever. So Ellie is getting a bath this morning. And then we'll get rolling and get that load of pipe delivered and see what we got coming out of the St. Louis area heading to the house. All right, y'all. See you in a bit once the sun comes up. All right, we got that tubing pipe delivered up here in Staunton. So I got the call on the way up here. Oh, they don't want that till Monday. I go, that ain't happening. I'll block their driveway. If I can't go home for the weekend, neither can they. But they figured it out. It took them 5 minutes to unload it. They got a ginormous forklift. But of course, I washed my truck and I Google Earthed it, and this is the part of the parking lot. It's kind of paved. Oh no, they pull you around back. 4 inches of dust. Truck's all covered in dust. Hopefully most of it will blow off. Tarps are all dirty. Oh man. All right, well, we're off to Red Bud to load the Mississippi. Boy, not a good paying load. $270 a mile or something. That's harsh, man. But let's see what the economy's doing. It is stalling right now. The load counts are way down and the money's going way down. We kind of knew this was coming, but let's think positive. All right, see y'all in a bit. We're gonna go to Red Bud and Material Works. I don't know, they got coils or sheets. I'm not sure. I think I didn't really read it. Honestly, I don't know. I don't care. We'll figure it out. All right, see you in a bit. Bye-bye. I'm not sure what happened there. All right, guys, real quick, loading up my sheet steel. My felt pads over it because they'll tear your tarps to nothing. Sure you use your felt pad, rubber grips. This stuff can slide. If not, X-strap the front and back. All right, I gotta get moving, man. The clock's running and I want to get home for the weekend. Hope I can get this with one tarp. I'll get you a quick shot in a minute. See you, bye. Well, we started this weekend. The shop will end it here. I didn't get a chance to video everything tarped up. We'll do that in a second. Because they came by, come running out, they put the wrong stack, so I unstrapped everything and they had to redo it, and it put me behind. In fact, I got home with 7 minutes left on my 14-hour clock. So, just got home a bit ago, ate some dinner, and we're gonna call it a weekend. So, been a good week. Thanks you guys for tagging along. I hope you enjoyed this week in the, I don't know what I'll call this, a life, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. A week in the life of an owner operator or something. So anyways, no such luck with one covering it. I've been meaning to get a 35-foot tarp made because I run into this quite a bit. So I had to use both my steel tarps. So I just basically tent tarped it again, you know, no slacking, clean as a whistle, no bungees outside the rail. Nice and tight, all the lines, everything lined up, you know, typical OCD tarp job of mine. And we just tented off the back too. All right. Tonka truck. And there we go. Could have probably got this wrinkle out. Oh, there. Anyway. I was in a hurry, so I did speed this along and didn't go for every wrinkle because, like I said, man, whoo, cutting the clock short. Did not want to stay out another night, so in case you lost track, we started Monday morning early and we're home Friday when we get here. And I think I started my clock at 5:30 this morning after I got the truck washed. Must have got here right about 7:30, something like that. I don't have my watch on, so I don't know what time it is. All right, y'all. Hope you enjoyed this. I guess we'll, just for cool video stuff, we started at turning the lights on. We'll end it by turning them off. God bless you. Bye now.